Now today I will be explaining, rather showing you how to use Conda. So how to create environment with Conda, how do you get to activate environment, and how to deactivate environment. Suppose you want to switch into a different project. So that's how you spell Conda. And if you want to learn more about it, just Google it. I wouldn't be explaining much, but think of this as an environment that will help you to manage your installed packages. So for example, you have different Python packages, say NumPy version say 2 point something, and you need a different version for a different project. Instead of like overriding the current one with a different one, you create an environment such that it's able to keep for this particular project that require this particular version of Python, this particular version of NumPy, that particular version in it. So it's basically like a safe container that allows you to have different versions of different packages in different environment, so you don't have to break or reinstall stuff over and over again. So it's a safe way of operating, safe and clean, so to say. So first is to check if you already have Conda on your computer. To do that, you just have to type something like conda -- version, and it will tell you now I have Conda. If you don't have this, it means you don't have it. So you can install Anaconda. Just Google it and you can find your operating system. In my case, I'm using a Mac. And then you could just install it, and then you have this. Once installed, you see this base. It's just telling you that you're in the base. You don't have any environment, in this case, sort of like activated yet. And so to create Conda environment, what you want to do is you want to do something like this: Conda create. So that's the command. Conda create. Let me just make this big a little. So when I say Conda create, sorry, I messed up this stuff, so I'm going to restart again. I'm just going to clear that, and it's a little bit bigger now, so I'm going to just say something like Conda create is the command, and then you provide a name. So you say name, so that's the name, and then you could give the name. So in this case, let me just say test environment. You could just say test environment. So this is what will be the name of the environment. And if you have a specific version of Python that you want to create it with, you could use it. So let me just start with the version 3.10. So if I hit enter now, it's going to create a Python version, sorry, a Conda environment with this name, and then to guide me on how to activate it and also how to deactivate it actually. And so anytime you want to use something, and it's usually good to like give this name to match the project that you're working on. So for example, you're building a website, then you could give it that name, website, whatever, project or whatever, so that by the time you have so many of them, you could easily identify which one was for whatever. To save our time, let's just kill this. I'll just cancel this, and we'll use the ones I've already like. It will take some few minutes to install, to set it up. Actually, I'm going to activate the ones I already have created. So I'll just do to activate, just do something like I think I just messed up my stuff. Let's take that back. Let's just say to activate, you just do something like Conda activate, and then I have one called the PyTutorial, so I'm going to do that one, PyTutorial. If I hit, then now it has activated, change from base to this one. So I have this one, and I could go into a folder and I could call Jupyter Lab, for example, here, and because I've already had Jupyter Lab installed, it will be able to run and open. Let me not keep you, let me just show you how to deactivate. To deactivate, you just have to do Conda deactivate, and that's all, and it will remove this back to base. So you have deactivated successfully. Hope that was helpful. Sorry with the lot of changes in the screen, zoom in and zoom out. It's because of the way I'm recording the screen, but I hope to make these videos really short and straight to the point. So I hope you were able to learn how to create, activate and deactivate Conda environment. See you in my next video. Bye.